One of the reasons why James Talarico has a shot in this Texas Senate election is that the Republicans are going to a primary runoff, and it is going to be a brutal, drag down knockout fight between John Cornyn, the incumbent senator, and Ken Paxton, the lieutenant governor. The ads in this race are so negative, they are going to drive up both candidates' disapproval. Let's watch this anti Ken Paxton ad just to give you a flavor about how nasty this race will be.
It's voting time, so let's cut through the bullshit. Crooked Ken Paxton cheated on his wife. She's divorcing him on biblical grounds. So now Paxton's wrecking another home, sleeping around with a married mother of 7. And remember this, Crooked Ken has increased his net worth by as much as 7,000% since taking office. And his actions in office, even more troubling. Paxton gave millions of Texas tax dollars to left-wing organizations, including the Montrose Center that hosts drag queen shows and performs gender-affirming services to kids as young as 7. Now think of the Paxton dirty deeds we don't know about yet. The wife cheater and fraud, or the Texas workhorse. Senator John Cornyn is endorsed by the Border Patrol, and he voted with President Trump 99% of the time. Cornyn got the money to finish the damn wall. Texans know what to do.
I'm John Cornyn, and I approve this message. Join my team and give today.
The big surprise in this race so far is that John Cornyn appears to be eking out a slight lead over Ken Paxton in the first round of the primary, but in Texas you need to hit 50% or this goes to a runoff, which will be in May. John Cornyn has spent over $90 million, more than 10x the amount of money that Ken Paxton has, on negative ads like that, which is why I think he was able to squeak ahead in the race in the first round. However, I think Ken Paxton actually has the advantage going into the runoff, and I'll explain that now. The main reason why Ken Paxton is going to have an advantage in this race is that the runoff election is in May, it's near a holiday, and the electorate is going to be smaller and more base MAGA, which is obviously where he drives most of his support against the incumbent John Cornyn. Also, when it comes to the third candidate hunt, those voters I don't think are aligned to go with John Cornyn. If they were satisfied with their incumbent senator, they would have just voted for him. The only thing that could potentially save John Cornyn, in my opinion, is a Trump endorsement. But we've seen Trump do really weird things in other races. For instance, he's endorsed 2 Republicans, which I could totally see him doing in this race. So he is the winner no matter what. The amount of spending that is going to be going on against Paxton is going to be ginormous. And if Paxton pulls out a win, that would be a big boost to Talarico because his negatives from ads like that are going to be driven so high, Democrats could have a chance at picking up this Senate seat.